Okay, I think we are rolling for episode 2 of the 10teviews. As you can see, I think it was a good name. We have our second club member with us today. As you know, last week we interviewed Andy Davies, and now we got with us Simon Bennett, who's one of the coaches for Hillsborough and Rivelin Running Club. Simon, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into too many questions?
A little bit? What? why do I run in this weather?
Well, that is actually a good question. You might not be able to tell it on here, and for any of our international viewers, this is pretty normal UK weather, even though I think we're in summertime.
Yes, just about.
In theory. It is pretty crummy weather, but it looks like we're going to a really nice route here today. We're doing the Dam Flagden, thank you, which is a mix of Dam Flask and Agden Reservoir, just out by, I think we're in Loxley, aren't we?
Yep, just top of Loxley Road.
That's right, Loxley Road. Interesting choice. Any reason you chose this one, Simon?
Oh, it's just picturesque, it's nice. There's a variation of routes, even though you're doing the same 2 dams.
Yeah.
There's an alteration figure 8, anti-clockwise, clockwise, or you can what we call kidney shape, where you don't go across, you just keep to left hand side at dams.
We're going down here, aren't we? That's right.
That's it, so you can do, again, clockwise or anti-clockwise, mixture of hills, Dam Flask, it's quite flattish.
It is quite flat.
And the Agden's got your hills and undulation to help for road training.
Sounds like you like a nice mix in your running. This is not too far from your home. Stannington, I think you were telling me.
Stannington. Yeah, so sometimes can't even run out here. So
it's not too far.
Not too far.
Certainly not too far for someone like yourself who's used to doing variable distances, very long distances on cycling, for example. Being a triathlon, not just a runner, but also a cyclist and keen swimmer as well.
It's just mixing my sports up. As you get older, you've got to look after your joints. so in cycling, puts my endurance in. We don't put much stress through my joints, so at the moment, everything's sweet, really. That's it. No injuries.
I mean, it's a good thing for cross training, isn't it? A few of our members do cross training. I'm certainly not very good at it. I tend to just do running, but I know my joints kind of suffer as a result of it. But would that be something that you would recommend to the runners to think of cross training?
Yeah, this year I've just put a lot more emphasis on my biking. So I'm training up for an Ironman next year.
Oh, amazing.
So
that's a great goal.
I'm just seeing if my biking is hampering me running in any fitness wise.
Which, sorry?
Strength wise.
Your hamstring. What did you say?
Well, I think just if it's just hampering me running technique.
Sure.
Speed, fitness, but it don't seem to be affecting me on my results or anything like that. So
well, I was about to say, I think that's a pretty important thing to get onto. Sorry about the rain. I hope the audio is good on this today. Your results are phenomenal. I feel like you could be one of the most decorated runners in our running club. Certainly from your age category in the V50s. You're constantly getting podium, if not first, in almost every race. Would you say particularly a favorite race or a favorite achievement that you've had? Could you claim?
It's just falling from back end of last year, really. I didn't really enter a marathon. Well, I entered a marathon, but later on I was training with a couple of guys, and I just got into long running aspect. So they were saying, "Oh, you're doing this training, why don't you enter a marathon?" So I entered York Marathon, which I've done previously.
Okay.
And each time I've done that, I've done some 3 hours first one. So that's your benchmark for a good.
That's your benchmark.
Good club runner. If you can get a sub 3 hour marathon, you like I say, it's supposed to be a sign of good club runner.
An incredible achievement for sure, especially for a first time.
And then last year, well, I did training, got quite fit. Did a 2:50 marathon at York.
Wow.
So that was 7 minutes PB.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks after that, went straight into Lincoln 10k. Did a 35:30 something, 34.
I seem to recall that. That's right.
So, first bet 50 in that one. And then weeks later, Percy Pud.
Yeah.
First bet 50 again. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like trying to maintain that level of fitness and hunger, really.
Yeah. I guess the difficulty as you get to that kind of level is keeping that up and keeping that level, that high level that you're already achieving. But
there's that expectation of you then.
Expectation, exactly what I was saying.
As a club runner.
That's right.
Think, oh, like saying, just put some pressure on yourself then, which is, it's like you just sometimes can deal with it. It's like sometimes it's like, oh, do I really want to run hard every race? Can I go into a race and enjoy it?
Yeah.
Going to see like that.
Do you find though you can kind of switch off from that? I must keep doing better. I must keep doing better. You were saying, for example, yesterday you did that trail run just for fun. Third place, by the way, in the V50s. But do you find that you are still able to go and enjoy what they call type 1 running, or enjoying the moment of running, as opposed to just the achievement of getting whatever place? Do you find you're able to enjoy runs as well
I can enjoy
when you're in them?
I do enjoy every race, but it's when I've just got this mindset. Once I put a number on my front, I'm going race mode.
Yeah.
Like even yesterday, had a busy week doing round Sheffield and Danfast relays.
Of course.
So yesterday's supposed to be a steadiest run, in inverted commas. Put my number on. And yeah, so
off you go again.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, tonight, it's just a nice steady jogging round.
I hope this pace is okay, by the way.
Yeah, fine with me.
Probably a little bit fast for me, but
all right.
Just trying to keep up with the champs. That's fine. So you've probably ran all sorts of routes around Sheffield, all sorts of competitions around Sheffield, and probably around Yorkshire and nearby. What's kind of the furthest place you've ever done running or competitive racing?
Furthest place? Probably Cornwall when I'm on holiday.
Okay.
Even on holiday, I'm looking for races.
Yeah. Is that almost part of the requisition when you're looking, oh, but did they have a marathon on, or do they have a half marathon?
Yeah.
Never mind how beautiful, or...
I think in Cornwall is quite good running contents here at Nookie Road Runners, which last year I went down on holiday and got involved with them a little bit training wise.
Oh yeah?
Just through...
As in you were training them?
No, I know a friend who were down there at the time, and she runs with them when she's down there, and she just invited me for a run with them.
Oh, nice.
Right, nice guys. A bit like Hillsborough and Rivelin. Sociable for everybody.
Yeah.
That's it. And so, yeah, I've done 10Ks down there, half marathons, triathlons. So yeah, probably Cornwall's probably the furthest.
Okay, that's still pretty good. Nothing overseas yet?
Not until next year.
Oh, what have you got?
Lanzarote Ironman next year.
Oh, amazing. Oh, so that's the Ironman. It's in Lanzarote. Amazing. And that'll be your first Ironman?
Yes.
Amazing.
We're supposed to have gone ahead in 2020. Obviously, of course, the pandemic.
Yeah.
Got referred.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything's a bit sorted now, so I should be on for it next year.
Shouldn't be anything to stop you now. Getting another V50 first place, possibly just total first place.
This is well, from beginning of the year. That's my mindset now. Right up to May next year. Hopefully keep injury free, get stronger, faster, ready for it, really. That's it.
Because you've had a recent injury. I think you had, was it a hamstring quite recently? That you had to shake, calf?
Calf, about 12 months ago. Which, that might be longer, when we were doing them 6 of the best. Remember them?
I don't think I was part of the club at the time, but I have heard of them.
Well, I only put on before clubs were like established. Autumn 8, and then 6 of the best.
Autumn 8, yes, I think you discussed that in the last interview, actually.
and 6 the rest,
And that's when
one at 6 were doing a 10k. I did Percy Pud 10k and pulled my calf at finish.
Oh no.
And it was like snowy and slushy conditions.
Yep.
And I think the only thing I can put up now is when you got your bike lift, there was a lot of slush on my calf, and it was just getting colder. And then when I pushed the end to increase my time and pace a bit, yep,
oh
something didn't like. So yeah, that took a few weeks. Went to physio, nothing serious.
Yeah.
Give me some exercises to do. Followed them. Run walk round here for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
And slowly but surely, everything healed.
So really taking it easy is a good take-home message. I think a lot of people they don't want to lose, they don't want to decondition themselves too quickly.
No.
So they tend to get right back on that horse. I know a few runners, certainly in our club and other clubs around, but they do a lot of getting right back into it. But you would definitely say rest up for a good period of time before you get back into it.
I've done all this looking on the internet for remedies and stuff like that. You can't get a good physio. To put your mind at rest, see what actually your injury is, and then give you them exercises to do, and then slowly but surely, yeah, but I've found it every time that just by listening to them, you get on road to recovery in time.
Okay, that is a good tip actually, because I don't think a lot of people instantly think of physios, just maybe from sheer cost or just, you know, I can just look up some exercise and do it myself using WikiHow.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily work out that well, you know.
Been there, done it.
Go to the professionals.
Yeah, that's it. But
probably a good takeaway.
I think physios pinpoint exactly where you want to be doing your exercises and why you're doing them. Yeah, your internet's good to, but they can't be, you don't actually give your hands on and feel your muscles and feel where you've might have got that little tear, little tightness. That's it, your physio puts hands on and pinpoints exactly where you want to be using
of course
your stretches. And yeah, like that. And physios know how expensive they are. Obviously the BT Union got all the degrees, so
they got to know what they're talking about.
That's what you pay for, unfortunately. And physio I use were White House up on Full Road. And
it's a good little promo there.
Yeah, I think it's Full Road. And so yeah, the consultation, and then I think I went for another 2 or 3 times, that's all. So yeah, but then it's listen to what they tell you, and if you're doing what they tell you, you're not going to go there very often because you soon get on the road to recovery.
Sure.
So yeah.
I mean, that is a good tip. I think if there's one thing you're full of, it is tips. It's good tips. That's exactly where I was going to go with that.
So that's one side of it, damn done.
Oh, nice.
That's it. So
we're zipping through it.
Down Flask.
I'm sorry we didn't get a view of it, but obviously we'll have a nice sort of look around.
To Bradfield, we've sorted down Flask.
We'll do a quick. I recognise this possibly. In less rainier conditions. We were actually here a couple of days ago doing the Dan Flask relay, which Simon was a part of. I think our second Vet 50 and the second Hillsborough team to come home.
I think so, yep. So now I've got a bit of climbing to do. Ooh.
Try to avoid some big puddles here, guys. I've lost Simon. He's already zipped ahead of me. Just bear with me. Simon, you're obviously one of the coaches at Hillsborough Rivelin Running Club, along with John Cooper and David Palmer, and I guess Andy Davies probably does it occasionally, I suppose, as well as some other members taking the reins occasionally. How did you get into that role?
Yeah, Andy just approached me when he set up running club. If I were interested in participating in a bit of coaching with club as well.
Is it because you had a background already, or I mean, you definitely sound like you know what you're talking about. I've definitely had some great tips from you in the past, so.
That's that's just from previous coaches what I've worked with or trained, not particularly trained with, but coaching sessions what I've been to. Like I said, I've been on any coaching courses or anything like that. It's just what I picked up from other people, to be honest, brings their ideas, and they seem to work for me.
So you kind of pass those on.
Pass them on, yeah. That's it.
But you're also a driving instructor, so there must be something natural and innate in teaching others.
Yeah, possibly. So I've just got that niche thing that I'm willing to share. Like tonight. Coming out in this weather with you. Sharing me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I do appreciate the time. Not so much the weather, but definitely the time. I think another good thing about you being one of the coaches, so I'm a bit out of breath, the hill was a bit much for me, sorry guys. If there's one thing that makes you a great coach, is your approachability and just how easy you are to talk to, and your willingness to talk to people about their issues. I know just last week you were talking to me about my running block that I had after my marathon, and you just trying to mentally coach me through things. So I think you definitely have that in you, a natural ability to coach, and hopefully it'll carry on for some time.
I think it's everything, like everything, you've got to be willing to listen as well when you coach or coaching people. It's not just physical, like everything nice. You listen to a lot of news, and we've got a lot more pressures in life and in themselves.
That's right.
And it's trying to keep that motivation and enjoyment.
Yeah.
Keep enjoying it.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think it can be difficult, especially, like you say, niggling injuries where you have to be off, not running as quick as you want to be, or not getting, like you say, not getting the time to be able to do it.
Or you see your competitor becoming faster. That's not a nice thing to see. And unfortunately, I might have that effect on some people. All you can do is see what they're doing, trying to motivate yourself to be that little bit stronger,
Sure.
a little bit quicker yourself. I say
Yeah.
it's all achievable.
That's a great attitude to have. So how many miles would you say a week you do? I mean, unusual. Maybe
Unusual?
This is an off week, or maybe it's an on week.
This week's a heavy week. Heavy week. We're doing round Sheffield, which just over 15.
It wasn't down there. No.
No, right.
Telling him the route. He knows it.
So 5k relay, so that was odd race.
That was, yeah.
That was yesterday. So yeah, in total, I bet I don't do more than 20 mile a week running.
Okay.
Over total. And then biking wise,
You do a lot of biking. And actually, I think we've mentioned before, arguably, you almost enjoy cycling more than you enjoy running.
yeah, it's them good. Sometimes I go out with a nice group on a Monday night, and I try getting at least 40 mile in on Monday night after anything I've done on a Sunday.
Now that's with another club, Triathlon? Sheffield Triathlon Club?
No, it's just it's a spin-off group from Steel City Striders, which formed maybe 5-6 years ago. It's just a group of friends that go cycling on Monday night.
Okay.
So I usually try getting on a long bike ride instead of a long run on a Sunday night. Then we get just strengthen your legs up a little bit more.
Sure.
Less joint wear.
And that's out to the peaks usually.
Yeah, that's it. That's here. Go up on these hills. Can't say sometimes maybe go on my own just for that. Then again, I can do what I want when I'm on my own. Like sometimes train on my own because you're not tied to what you should be.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hold on a bit, I'm going too slow, going too fast.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
chasing. Sometimes it's just nice to run on your own and run on how you feel.
Yeah. I mean, that's often what puts me off from group running. Obviously, I don't join a lot of the group running at Hillsborough, but they do have a lot of them. But for me, I find exactly that. I can run at my own pace. I can get in my own headspace. I often like listening to music and just almost take it as a meditative state by just running on my own and not having to conversate. Do you find it in the same way, a kind of that meditative, or what do you gain from? Oh jeez, I don't know if you can see this. Look at this. Sorry, just had to pan away. This is a lot of water.
The rain's coming down.
We really hope this is a waterproof camera. What's your benefit to, we'll say cycling as well, running and cycling? What would you say is the main reason you do it?
Enjoyment. Enjoyment. Just
More than
release.
fitness, more than...
Yeah, fitness has got a part of it and keeping me active. But sometimes that's it. It's that release. Being sat in the car all day.
Sure.
Eating like any job. Got your stresses and it's just like, feeling, I don't know, it's just nice.
Yeah.
You like that. Keep mentioning this weather today. Feeling like nice. It's fun, isn't it?
You know what? Believe it or not, it doesn't look like it, guys. It really is. There's something very nice and beautiful about it.
On this background.
Oh, I know this bit. A bit more flat. Good chance to catch our breath. Give me a chance to think about the next question. Oh, there's a lot of mud.
A lot of water.
A lot of water. I'm glad I didn't bring my tempos today. Tempos. Running kit. I know one of the... If I was talking essential running gear, I feel like Simon would say 4 layers. Because there's one thing I see him always wearing is 4 layers. It is less today.
Yeah,
might be just down to 2 or 3 today.
2 today. Not very waterproof top.
Good thing skin is waterproof. We should be okay. Any other essential kit that you would recommend to our viewers?
Footwear. That's it, really.
Okay.
Footwear. Recommended sports shop for a good footwear. I mean, they are expensive these days, so you can get cheaper online. But to go to a recommended sports shop,
Sure.
I don't want to make any shop names.
You can do, by all means. It's good to advertise.
So, what is it?
I think Up and Running is one of them.
Up and running, yep. My race kit.
My race kit, yeah.
For
Recent sponsor of Round Sheffield Run.
That's it, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Accelerator.
Accelerate. I've heard good things about that one as well.
As in, they know what they're doing when you put you in a good pair of shoes.
Oh my god. Jeez. I'm sorry, there's so much sloshing here. Sorry about this, guys.
And when they put you on a treadmill, they're looking at you running with your gait, or you're over-pronating, when they're running on the side of your foot, and they'll put you in a shoe, which can rectify it and help you then on your form and running techniques and stuff like that. So
Sure.
yeah, it's a lot to do with having a good right pair of running shoes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is a great tip. I haven't got my foot ever measured. I did actually in New Zealand. And they recommend the ones I'm wearing now, which is actually my Brooks.
Yep, Brooks.
Adrenalines.
Yep.
Good for pronation. So I do think that is a good tip. I think that's a really good essential bit of running gear, especially as it's your feet doing most of the work.
That's it, it's like from your impact from your foot, that's going to your ankle joint, knee joint, hip joint. So if you've got good stability with your shoe, that'll transfer through all your leg and everything else. So,
And you're going to get less sort of vibrations to the knees and less kind of jittering of the bones.
I think there's so many expensive shoes, like they're racing me Nikes.
Like most people seem to be these days.
That's it, yeah. And they do feel cumbersome, to be honest with it.
Yeah.
But they don't, there's that much absorption, and they are a nice shoe.
They are a great
I've
shoe.
never gone to a running shop and had them fitted. I went to it with carbon and motor.
I think a lot of people have been that way. I think there's been a bit of a phenomenon with these carbon plating cushion shoes. A lot of people going for the next percent.
Yep.
A lot of people going for the Alpha Flies. But there is obviously a lot of others on the market. Do you sometimes feel like it's cheating? But if everyone's doing it, is it cheating?
Well, that's it. It's keeping up with the trend. It's like, say, if the suits have been giving you that extra advantage, unfortunately, it comes at a cost as well.
They do.
They aren't cheap.
Right.
That's it. It's how, again, how serious and how competitive you want to be. And unfortunately, if you want to be competitive, your rivals are getting increased.
Yeah.
Time slots and improved fitness and one thing and another.
And even though you're getting better with your time or with your fitness, if someone just stacks on those shoes, they're getting that instant performance improvement. So I do understand why people go for them, and why you and I have both done it as well. Yeah. Sorry, just getting my head back where there's a lot of focusing here on these. I don't know if you can see it. You can see again, it's a very beautiful route here, guys. Again, this is the Dam Flagden, and it is beautiful, but very technical in places.
Yeah, this is the most technical part of it, down this trail, especially today with little stream what's appeared.
Yeah, so
that's the most technical part.
But again, as you can see behind us and what I've just shown you, it is very beautiful around here. Sheffield's a great place to be running. Sheffield's got lots of hills, lots of these sort of, you don't have to go very far from the city and you have this. You can pretty much go any direction, I think, as well. And you have some beautiful places to see. Is there any particular runs or places that you particularly hated?
Hated?
Hey, like run-wise, race-wise, disappointing runs, something you thought would be a bit better than it was?
No, not to be honest, no. No, even...
You would say that, you're such a positivist.
Well, that's it. Yeah, even Old Sheffield half marathon. I never did full marathon back in the 80s when there used to be a full marathon. But
that's right, I heard about that.
Yep. Back in, when Don Valley Stadium were starting a finishing point.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It used to be lovely to finish at the stadium. But the run back from city centre to the stadium used to be a very lonely run, because you didn't get many spectators out there. So new route, fairly early and scenic, but well spectator, because it finishes and starts in the city centre. So even that one, people used to run back to the stadium, last 3 or 4 miles, I think it were. It used to be quite quiet, lonely, because there weren't many spectators until you got
sure.
back into the stadium. So, but yeah.
I know, I found that, exactly. I think spectators make such a big difference in a race. You know, the whole atmosphere, to really kind of G you along.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason I really enjoyed, for example, again, the Damflask relays a couple of days ago. There was just so much support from everyone, from all the different clubs supporting each other. And just having that real energy really helps boost you along, I think.
That's it, kind of opposite effect. And boost you too much. Don't get down past relays, you set off like a scolded cat and get round the corner and you go, oh right, where is everyone?
Oh yeah, actually you're right, near the other side there was like no one except for the odd few. I guess I was thinking more right in the beginning there.
Beginning and finish.
And the finish. Yeah. But you're right, it was pretty ghostly most of the rest of the way, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, all good. All right, so there's a few other questions I'm trying to think from the top of my head. I might get my cheat sheet out in a second here, guys. Still new at this interviewing. If you weren't running or you couldn't run, what would you do? What else are you interested in? What are your other hobbies? You can't be just running and triathlons and winning.
Oh, there's got to be some kind of sporty kind of connection, but
is this something that you've always been? You've always just been very sporty. I think you mentioned earlier in the car about you playing field hockey before.
Yeah.
Was that when you started out with your in the world of sport?
At school I was like average, kind of games, PE, yep, best subjects. That's it.
I could definitely see
getting
that.
muddy in rugby fields, football. That's it. Yeah. So, and then I started playing field hockey when I was 16.
Okay, very young, yeah.
Up to
Because field hockey's not one of the more common sports that people join up to play.
no, like back then, I remember 86. That's it. Even before GB side actually did something in Olympics. So yeah, but
Okay.
then I progressed up into third teams at Chapel up into first team, and then even then we used to train twice a week, and nobody wanted a part of me in his training, especially when we were doing circuits and stuff.
I see.
I don't know why. I just wanted to beat everybody.
Competitive streak even at 16. Okay.
And then there was another lad who used to train well. And we used to partner each other. And like I said, when we were doing the circuits, we used to do his having squat throws, press ups, sit ups, and me and him were like on it.
Pushing each other on, pushing
Yeah.
each other forward.
Yeah. So yeah, like we were saying in Carth, and we got this coach, and over at Christmas period we didn't use the play for like maybe 2 weeks and didn't train. So this coach said we don't want to go out for a run at least 2 or 3 times a week to keep your fitness up.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, jeez, Louise. Big fella here, guys. Sorry, I'm on my own again. I will catch up. You went right through. Like a boss. Sorry, go ahead.
and it's just they wanted to go out for a run 2 or 3 times a week. And I did a run from our house, which is just like to go Sanctuary.
Right.
And I thought, this is alright. Why this? It's not hard, it's enjoyable. And then when I worked at Steelworks, used to be a woman who, she remember at Steel City Striders, and she heard about me running a bit, and she got me to join Striders.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then she's telling me about these races, Norton 9,
Yeah.
Ascot Half Marathon,
Yeah, very famous.
Sheffield Half.
Yeah, very famous.
So they were like lead up to Sheffield Half. So I did Norton 9.
How old are you at this age?
Oh yeah, so I'd have been 36.
Okay.
They say so. It was just coming out to me, hockey kind of links me. Ankles were hurting and things were a little bit sore after a game.
Okay. Sure.
So she's like, so you got her into North 9. Did like something like 57 minutes for first time. She like a bit more like that. I was total novice to running. I didn't know what times were or anything or good times.
What was your time?
57 minutes.
Okay.
For my first race. Yeah. And now, like you mentioned earlier about my legs, I were up well overdressed.
Yeah. I think we all fought for that at the beginning.
Several layers on.
I think I used to run with a hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I very quickly realized
Yeah.
a heavy, non-running level hoodie
Yeah.
is not what you need when you're running.
This were a heavy sweatshirt.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And so she said, oh, that's a good time. And then we did Ascot Half. So my first half marathon were on 27.
Wow.
Straight away.
As a first one.
Yeah, so then Sheffield Half, which was like a little bit quicker. So yeah, just things just
Kind of progressed through that. And I think when you're really good at something too, it's that real inspiration to keep wanting to go and do that in a way. You know, it's difficult to change into something else once you've already started something that you're find yourself really good at.
I think, I don't know, it just seems natural as well. Some things, when you like say you fight things that try to be natural, it doesn't become so you just got to relax and just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. Some people are going to be more natural runner than others. We're all on a level par. We're all trying as hardest.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Matter.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Just trying your hardest.
That's it. Just over years now, I just improved, and then I had a little bit of lull few years ago and just got back onto it again from last year, like I said earlier.
So would you say this initial coach from the Striders would be one of your running inspirations? Or do you have certain inspirations in the running world?
There's one bloke who, like I said, this woman who I used to work with, she just remember, she went to coach and everything.
Oh, okay.
The coach tries to call Pete Brown, does Woodburn Road track sessions, and he does know his stuff. And just little things what he's told me about how to run, what to do before a race, things like that. You stick in your mind,
Yeah.
and you just pass them on to other people. For one, most people when they go to a race warm up in direction where they're going to run.
Yes, I remember you telling me that. Tell me about this again.
No point in doing that. You know where you're going. You're fresh at that bit.
Yes.
You want to know what's coming to end.
Yes.
So you do your warm up, start to finish. So you run backwards. So then when you come to finish a race, you know, there's a little hill, great downhill, you know when to kick off an hill.
You can keep an eye on things, some little landmarks, and go, oh, I know where I am, I'm almost there.
So he didn't know his stuff, but still knows his stuff.
Yeah. Is he still coaching?
Yes, still down at Woodburn Road.
Oh,
We
really?
were there, down past relays.
Oh, really?
Tuesday,
Yeah, it's good. You don't forget those types of people.
Like one of your questions I read were, what are the biggest achievement in running?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you always set yourself targets. I set myself targets to a 100k ultra.
That's one of your goals?
I've done it.
You've done it already?
Well, it clicked up on my Facebook feed just last week when I did it 8 years ago.
8 years ago, mate.
8 years ago.
100 Ks.
Yeah, 60 miles in Peak District with Dig Deep.
The Dig Deep, yeah.
Dig Deep weekend.
I think that's part of your Strava profile picture, actually. A great achievement, actually.
Yeah. In just over 12 hours.
Was it less about the time, more about the achievement?
Yeah, that's it. Finishing it, that's it. When I first did it, I looked at time of year it was going to be done, because you have 24 hours to complete the challenge, or complete the run.
Okay.
So we're in July, like I said, it came up on my feed last week, so it was nearly on longest day. Longest day like hours, which is always a bonus. Because on the right, it's in pitch black.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things, it's definitely something, I don't know if it's on a lot of tick boxes for many runners, but it certainly is for myself. And I think one of my biggest fears would be going over 24 hours and having to, or going for a time where you have to sleep at some point in between. I know a few runners who do these 190-mile runs, for example, east to west coast, and I just don't know how people manage that kind of sleep break in between, because you almost don't want to sleep if you want to get it done.
Yeah.
So getting it 12 hours would be hard, but at least you know you're right, you're getting it done in daylight hours.
Beach stations, checkpoints and stuff like that, so they're quite well supported. Yeah, that was good.
That's a great achievement.
That's it, yeah.
That's a great achievement. How are we getting at? Where are we at?
Halfway nearly, well, 3/4.
3/4, alright. Flying through.
Agden Reservoir completed.
Sorry, I didn't even get to show that either. We got too caught up in conversation, but hopefully again you're seeing it from behind.
Back down into Bradfield. That's that loop done. Now we're right down onto Downpass.
And that's where we do the other loop and go
That's
around
it,
to the other side. Yep.
That's it. So
I'm with you.
You see figure 8.
Yep, I see
So
it.
when you come round, obviously you can go opposite way around. So you've got a little bit of hills.
That is nice. Because I guess it is getting that variety in as well, isn't it? It's about getting hills. It's about doing your tempo. It's about, I suppose you'd advocate track.
Yep.
So it's getting all those variety of different runs in. And this definitely has had that variety just in itself.
That's me being sweet work. Track on a Tuesday or something. Then we'll get ready down
This way. Oh yeah, sorry. Apologies.
track we've got 5 different groups, mixed abilities, so it's not just for your elite runners, it's for everybody, as you know, you've been. So we cater for everybody.
You might hear the spiel. Andy already gave the spiel last week.
That's it, yep. That's it. But it's good
The hard sell. The hard sell.
That's it.
But
Open to all.
it does. I think you're right, though. I think track is great. I think a lot of people do talk about that as one of their favorite things about the running club. Can you think of other reasons you like? I think you also said it's very. Oh, jeez. Check this, guys. We'll just quickly show you this.
How much rain we've had just in the last half an hour.
Oh my gosh, just some very wet feet. You also talked about the camaraderie or the social side of the running club. Can you think of other reasons people should be joining Hillsborough Rivelin Running Club? Can get beheaded.
We've got a good social network. And like I said, we've got some good runners which inspire other people on.
Yeah.
And we've got them, but everybody's there for a reason. Some days maybe just for fitness reasons, health reasons.
Yep.
And like I said, you can talk to everybody, open up.
Yeah.
Like I say, that's the best thing about sometimes running. You can open up to people like everything else these days. Like we've got mental health problems.
Yeah.
Get out on a day like today. It refreshes you, resets your mind. It's fun. Stamping through puddles.
It is fun. You're right.
That's it. Even trees are weltering down without rain on them.
Just getting a little bit past these trees here, guys.
But yeah, there'll be always somebody, hopefully, as I keep mentioning this weather's like, willing to go out, make arrangements so you don't let each other down.
There is a lot of that. You do see that often actually on the Facebook page, don't you? People saying, oh, I'm doing this run, I'm doing that run. If anyone's free, they can come with me.
Yep.
Or I'm doing this training for this. Does anyone come do some hills? Or,
Yep.
you know, there's always someone willing to do runs with you.
Have a good running buddy, which is like tonight. We could have easily called this off and done it on a nice sunny day.
That's not in your nature to.
When that would be, we don't know.
No,
That's it, but
that's not in our nature.
we make arrangements, stick to them, enjoy it, make most of it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it is good. It's a great club as well. But a lot of great clubs in Sheffield. Would you say Sheffield in itself is I think it's a very athletic, I mean, I've only moved up here in 2018, but if there's one thing I do notice about Sheffield, aside from being very friendly and very social, is that it's actually a pretty active county.
Yeah.
And Sheffield obviously being part of South Yorkshire.
Well, it should be. Like I said, we're in the 80s. We got Sevco.
Yeah.
People know Sevco, like nice Paralympic
I think a
committee
few
and stuff
people
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
So I think he used to all this training on Rivelin Valley Road.
Oh,
Yep.
is it? That's interesting.
Yep. And he's all wrecked up a hill what called Hag Hill, which is a really steep hill.
Really steep.
I said, yeah, so
Oh, I didn't realise.
yeah, you were local to this area.
Huh.
And obviously we've got just on it. Hill,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then we've got Institute of Sport, Rivelin Road. So yeah, we've got facilities to cater for all needs.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. There's some great places. Yeah, great places to go, and there's a lot of indoor stadiums as well, isn't there?
Yep.
That you can go and do your exercise, your running in. So, all right, there is more questions. I'm gonna pass this on to you so I can get out my cheat sheet. You can talk to the camera if you want.
Talk to it.
While I prep up.
Are they waterproof?
No, unfortunately, I think I need to get this laminated. I'm hoping I'll start to memorize the questions. Oh,
What else?
oh, actually, I do have a good one.
Oh, got it.
Forgot about this one. Is there anything, obviously we have a great club, but is there anything you could think which could improve the club, or anything that would entice more members to come? That's a tough one, I know, but
Yeah,
because it's already doing a lot.
Yeah, because we've got a good platform as it is.
There's nothing else you'd like to see in future?
No, I think we've got a
Here I bus.
good platform of running races, what Andy's putting on, what he's organising with relays last few months. Two races and in one weekend.
That's right, yeah.
In September.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
The Cakes and Lakes.
Cakes and Lakes, yeah.
And is it Rother Valley?
10k, is it? 10.
No, the 10K is and then there's a no, it's a 20 miler.
Is it 20 miles? Yeah,
We know our stuff so well, you can tell. Really advertising.
So that platform alone can bring club members in.
Yeah.
Yeah, promotional stuff. Yeah, so I think overall, I'd say we're a good member with Striders, Andy, and he's just brought that and his enthusiasm to this club. That's why he set it up.
Yeah.
It's not bad. What's that? Andy, you're not too over enthusiastic, but but he does want running club to achieve great things.
Yeah, he does, and I think that's a very noble thing to do. But like he said from the last week's interview, not yet uploaded, but he was saying the most important thing is not so much achieving as in getting the best times, but achieving and seeing people improvement week in, week out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily getting the best times, but just the best times for themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing, and I think that's what you should expect from a good running club.
Yeah. It's not formal for super fast people, and we have got some really fast runners.
Very fast runners.
But we've got a case for everybody, and that's your main objective of any running club.
Yeah.
Don't single one specific area out and concentrate on that area. Concentrate on all areas.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any running preparation that you do before a big run? Or even, I guess, a small run? I know a lot of it's mental, but I guess maybe I was thinking more like in your long runs. Do you, like when you're going for a marathon, or I guess a half marathon if you count that as a long run, maybe you don't. Do you do any sort of prep for that? Do you get up early? Do you do a decent warm-up? Do you, like your meal? What's your usual preparation for a big run?
For a race, I say just mindset through the week, see how I feel, and then from race on a Sunday probably. I always do a park run on a Saturday.
Park runs.
I always do a park run on a Saturday.
Not everyone, by the way, is a fan in our club about park runs, but I agree, park runs I think are fabulous.
I say some people say, oh, you should never keep as much off your feet on a Saturday if you're racing on a Sunday as much as you can, trying to rest your legs. I like to do a park run just to take in, run the atmosphere,
Yeah.
see how you feel, and then maybe rest up a little bit, have something nice to eat,
Yeah.
and then what I've been doing lately anyway, for races, and foam rolling night before.
Yeah. Oh, you're not a massage gun type of guy yet?
Oh, not yet. Got one. They are painful.
They are painful.
Yeah, it's half an hour foam rolling, an hour.
Oh,
And then
that's good, man.
up early-ish in the morning. Nice breakfast, porridge. Get to race nice and early. I'm usually at race a good hour before, just to prep, get myself set up, know where I'm parked. Toilet stops.
Always important.
Always important, yeah. And then you've got that time to relax, you're not rushing round last minute Yeah.
Because you can't get into, it's difficult to get into that kind of running mindset that way.
Yeah, that's it. If you get held up late, you might finish up parking away from venue for some time, so then you rush into venue. So I like to be there plenty of time and then chill out before race.
Yeah.
And just get your mindset ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is my opportunity to finally show at least some of the reservoir. You haven't seen any of the proper water, just the puddles. And you can just see there. We'll obviously keep running, but we don't want to stop our run. But you can see over there the gloom. Beautiful gloom, though. Beautiful gloom that it is. But yeah, I think that's a really good tip. It's getting there early. And foam roller, again, another bit of essential kit.
Yeah.
Beyond. Yeah. Again, I'm more of a massage gun guy, but I think the physio and recovery after, if you do small bits for yourself, make a big difference.
As it's easy to learn what you feel comfortable with. Like there's sometimes foam roller in your calves. It's quite strenuous.
I find it quite difficult to kind of get on a foam roller. I think that's my difficulty. Is at least with the gun you can kind of just press into where it hurts or where it's sore.
Yeah.
Whereas with the foam roller you have to almost balance on it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not particularly good at balancing. A bit of upper arm strength needed.
Got nothing against you massage guns, but when you go for an actual massage, when you physio, your muscles doing it, you're actually pushing your muscle through and squeezing it.
Oh.
Yep. Where your gun, I don't know, Sarah,
vibrates.
pounding it in that specific point.
Yeah.
I'm not a technical wizard about anything, but your foam roll is doing very similar to what your massage is.
It's pushing it back in.
Putting pressure on your muscle and squeezing your knots out.
I see.
Yep. Right, like if you're massaging something with your thumbs, you go from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And pushing your knots out and squeezing them and breaking them down.
Okay.
Where your gun, like I say, it's hitting that point, specific point. I don't know how it works, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, that does make sense. But
that's why it's painful.
Yeah.
It's hitting that point, pinpointing it.
I think a lot of people don't like doing the stretching and the physio after runs or any hard runs. I know a lot of runners aren't big fans of doing it, even though they know it's the right thing to do, just because it's quite painful. And
should do it, yeah.
But definitely something you should be doing for sure.
That's why it club set up on Friday evening, that strength and conditioning.
That's right.
Of course.
Hopefully going to be moved soon to a as yet undisclosed location, but I think it's going to be changed from out by, where's that at the moment?
Hindhouse School.
Hindhouse, that's right. Yeah. Hindhouse. So I think that'll make a big difference, building the strength up, which isn't just all, being a runner isn't all just about running. You need to be doing those other aspects too.
A lot of core work, glutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your muscles, what you don't think you're using, your inner core for stability.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Where are we getting up to now?
Yeah, finished.
Oh yeah, we're just around the corner, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, well.
600 meters or so, we're done.
Okay, so we'll finish this up with the last couple of things here. I just want to thank Simon again for going on this ridiculously wet run. We've really appreciated it.
Got me out for an hour.
Well, yeah, exactly. Same, really enjoyed it though. It has been really lovely actually. Simon, one last thing. This might be the one that throws you, but I did give you a prep for it. Something maybe club members don't know about you, which What would you surprise people with that people may not know about you?
Surprise!
Are you like
I don't think I've...
Oh, you must have something. A genius mathematician or... Are you,
I think everyone knows I'm quite approachable. I've got no to hide. I don't think it's... everybody knows I'm nesh. In winter I need loads of lead on. Competitive.
Yeah, I think it's all things we know.
I think it is.
What was your nickname again they called you?
Oh.
This is a good one. I didn't know about this one.
Silent Ghost.
Silent Ghost.
Silent.
I was like silent.
Smiling Ghost.
Smiling Ghost. I was
Smiling
like.
Ghost.
I was like silent assassin, smiling assassin, the ghost. That's right.
Smiling Ghost. As Andy Davis always found out on park runs when I used to pass him smiling quite as anything, as you found out on Tuesday.
As I just found out, and I think John Cooper's been also dinged by you with that as well.
Yeah, he's one or two in club.
Well, this has been a great run. I think we're getting close to the end here.
Yep.
So
if you look over to the left, that's where we've been running through this Stan Flask, and then the other one through Neck End, where we've been around active. We've just done the figure 8.
and it's been really good.
Football team
Doing their thing. We're not the only ones out in this ridiculous rain. Oh, we're well past 10k. I guess that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, well, we're signing off, and keep an eye out for the third interview. We got more to see. All right. Thanks, mate.